What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Bama saltwater fishing video. It's actually the night before we're about to get out and go do some fishing. So I am filling up the 24-foot bay boat. Welcome y'all to the channel. My name's Steven, by the way. We are gonna go fishing in the morning with a special guest. I will introduce him in just a bit. I do wanna say that this video is sponsored by Frog Togs. So I am wearing the Frog Togs men's sneakers. Check these out, they're breathable, super comfortable, lightweight. I love wearing them on the boat. They make a bunch of flip-flops. I'll probably have on my jacket in the morning because there's a little bit of wind. And then my tackle box, one of my favorite things from them. Y'all can go to Frog Togs. I will link their website down in the description below, and you can use promo code BAMA20. That's BAMA20. Save you 20% off of your purchase at frogtogs.com. So without further ado, I will see y'all tomorrow with a special guest on board. So I'll see you in just a second. We have made it out, and I do have the special guest that I announced last night. We have Tanner Dees with Dolphin Island Fishing.
How's it going?
We've been meaning to make a trip for a while now. It's just trying to get schedules aligned. It's kind of difficult, isn't it?
That's right.
We're back here in these creeks doing my favorite type of fishing. So let me show you what I'm using and what he's using, and we'll get out there. I'm going to be throwing is a Z-Man Streaks in this little smelt color with a 3/16 ounce trout eye jig head and about 20 inches, 24 inches of 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. Now I am throwing that on a Daiwa Saltist MQ. This is a 2500 size with 15-pound Power Pro and a 7-foot medium heavy fast action Star Plasma 2 rod. So I know that's a mouthful, but I like to show you what I'm using. And so if you want to throw something similar, you can. And as we're in the trees, this is typical creek fishing here. I'm always bouncing in the trees. So if
you don't leave without a couple in. Right.
No, but what you throwing today, brother?
I'm throwing a local favorite. I got the slick lure right here. This is paired with a Owner Twist Lock 1/8 ounce beast hook.
That's a great color.
It's a 4/0 hook. This is the croaker color, and I wanted to throw a little bit bigger profile since Mr. Steven here started out with the Streaks. It's an epic bait, by the way.
Dude, it is, and I sell them on my website too at BamaSaltwater.com. I have a pretty good stock of them. Sweet, man. Well, let's see if we can put these to the test and catch us some good fish today.
This time last year, I was catching 40 sheep.
That's awesome.
The land. Like,
there's one.
yeah.
Oh, that's a red. That's a red fish right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. First decent fish of the morning here, I believe. Is it a... He was fighting like a red, wasn't he? Is that a mullet? Yeah, that's our red, all right. We just caught a full-size mullet. You know, I'm actually going to keep this one. I'm going to throw him in the freezer. Mullet are pretty abundant. There's no shortage of them, and he's kind of injured. Oh, and he just slapped the GoPro. Hope you... Oh, yeah, these are great bait. One that size is actually one of my favorite eating from back here. But he's going to be redfish and shark bait for later, so let's throw him in there because he's not really going to survive very well. Oh, dude, we're blessed to wake up. Yeah, say that every day. Blessed to wake up because we've all been through some tough crap. No. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there, you. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. These trout eye, these hooks that they use are so tough. There's one.
Nice.
Boom. Gotcha. Redfish. I knew you were here. He just took a little bit, didn't he? Took a little bit of course, and that's a pretty one, isn't it? That would be a keeper almost.
I think so. He's probably right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty one, man. All righty, first fish on deck. So on that Z-Man Streaks. All right. I didn't want to hold him in the gills, so.
No, yeah, you're good.
Get back, buddy. There we go. That was not a very graceful release, but he did go back.
Going back.
Dude, that was after I popped it out of that branch, let it sit, and he hit it. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Dude, those things will sit on anything, man. They're like my dog. My computer will be in my lap, and I'll be editing, and the Shih Tzu just comes. Just, okay, well, I guess I'm not doing nothing.
No way.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, this is insane. The surprise catch. What is that, a black drum?
Yeah.
That's a pretty black drum right there. Yeah, it is. That's a good one. What's up, buddy? Just got this beautiful black drum right here. Look at that. That was kind of a surprise. We're just chit-chatting it up, you know, talking about dogs and stuff. And I was hung up and popped this Z-Man out of that tree, and boom. All right, buddy. There you go. That would be a great eating size. All right, so it's starting to rain a little bit. Just caught that black drum off this tree. It's about time for you to hook into something here. They just like it, like when you get hung up, they just like you to pop it out of that. Oh, there's one. It's such a weird little thing right here. Get to be studs out there, man. Big ol'.
Your mom caught with that
That was a good one. It was over 10 pounds on the boga. Yeah, it was a stud. Oh, there's one.
Get him.
Here, you throw right there. I just got another redfish. He's kind of small, but
Those colors, though.
oh, dude, beautiful colors. They got that dark top, that blue on their tail. Nice little spot. Check that out, y'all. Let's get you back. There you go, buddy. It's crazy how they're just there. You know, they're just sitting there like we're being loud. Trolling motor? No, not at all. And heck, around here it's dangerous to go ride your bike outside. Get hurt, get ran over. There's one. Oh, I don't know. What does it look like? Don't know yet. That's a trout. So they are a little bit further out. Dude, he choked it too. He would be a keeper probably a couple years ago when they were 14. But that's a beautiful trout. Look at the purple on him. Gotta love speckled trout. Oh, luckily that lure came out pretty good. There you go, buddy. It's all catch and release today. But she probably would be barely keeper, yeah.
It's non-existent.
And dolphin out. Ooh, there's a good one. It feels like a good one. I don't know if it's going to be or not. That might be a keeper. It's a trout. No. Oh, dang. Well, shake your head, ain't he? Get the GoPro wet. I don't know what number this is compared to yours, but I think
it's 7 to 9. I don't want to hear it.
That Z-Man Streaks, y'all. I'll link that to my website down in the description below. But I have a good stock of these currently, and before they sell out, I'll link them down below.
Tell me why they're eating that thing and not this thing.
The Z-Man minnows, that is an excellent combination too. I use that mud minnow color just as much, so maybe it's just the way I'm working it. I don't know. We're both on the bow of the boat. I haven't kicked you to the back yet, so we're both. Yeah, and I'm changing out GoPro batteries.
Maybe I just,
no. Oh man, they aren't big though. They aren't big. Tanner just got his. Is that your first fish on deck? About to be.
Oh,
no, it's a little speck.
Right.
It looked like one. It was just foul hooked. Oh, there we go. Hey, you broke your skunk.
Yeah, dude.
Boom. That's beautiful little fish, man. Beautiful little fish. Look at those spots on them.
Tail is serious.
Yeah, it is. The smaller they are, it's like the more spots. They lose their spots when they get older, but these are beautiful. Is that your PB?
That's maybe on the opposite end of the spectrum.
On the opposite, the S.
Yeah,
PL.
yes, personal smallest.
PBS. Personal best smallest fish.
I like it.
That's I like that.
Bite.
Boom, there we go. Finally get some on deck.
Redemption.
We just had to find the right place, man. That's all we had to do. We've been moving around a lot. Yeet. Check that out. Boom. Oh, bad yeet. We take care of our fish here on BamaSaltwater.com, don't we? Giant.
It's a Mogan.
It ain't a bad, yeah. That's an Alabama Mogan. Good release. All right. There was. Oh, that was a good fish. I know I say that all the time, but that one felt pretty good. Something came back for it. This one don't feel as big. Yeah, it's not a bad trout though. Yeah. Catching some fish. Finally, we're on it, man. That's not a bad one. Yeah, it's not a bad fish. There you go, buddy. Go back. I think our numbers game has increased.
Yeah, we got about 15.
Yeah, our numbers game has definitely increased. This has turned into a catch and trip now.
Yeah.
Maybe not like a record or tournament winning. Tanner just landed one of the better trout of the day. So still not a giant fish, but that's a very quality fish. Look at him. And he was hungry too. See how skinny these fish are? Beautiful color to him. We'll let him go on the release. Oh, perfect. Saved him from the boat.
Graceful.
That's how we do it here. As long as they don't get a concussion on the boat, which I've done plenty of times, we're good, right? Better than nothing.
12th hour.
12th hour. Yeah, it practically is. You know, what is it, 12:50? Really? Wow. Oh, God.
Get him.
That was that same day I went 1 to 12. Trout.
Good.
Not a bad one. pretty one.
The best one of the day.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
17, 18
Smashed it, dude. And he's actually got a belly full. There we go, y'all. We're just fishing out here. That's all we're doing. We ain't doing nothing crazy. We ain't trying to do any surprises. We're just out here fishing. So just relaxing fishing. If y'all enjoy that type of fishing, go leave a like down below. And we're gonna let him go and see if there's any more hanging over there. So I just caught that trout. Let's see if there's any more hanging over here. Tanner's over retying. I think he got stuck in a, what is that around us? A tree? There's a few around us here.
Yeah, we caught several tree pounders.
Yeah, several tree pounders. None of them were in season though, unfortunately. Oh. Dude, you see that? Huh? That was 100% confirmation what that was.
Ultra's worse than
Dude, what is that? I think that was a bass. Trout?
good trout.
Yeah, that's not a bad trout, man. Sitting here talking about beer and just caught, I think, the biggest trout of the day. At least he has some shoulders on him. Come on, buddy. There we go.
20 almost.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. You want to get a picture of this one and replace those little 12s?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, let's replace those little 12ers. Those are a little embarrassing.
What are y'all talking about?
Coming out on Bama saltwater fishing boat and
You
catching.
didn't catch any 12-inch terms today?
There you go. Tanner over there getting a quick picture for his report. All right, there you go, man. Man, that fish swam away nice and healthy, dude. He was out of the water probably, what, like 8 seconds at the most?
Seriously.
Yeah, so.
No more than 10.
Yep. That fish should still be dripping water in the picture. So, dude, we're over here messing around talking about beer, getting thirsty, and
Dang good stuff.
hooked a good one, yeah.
That was better.
So I'm excited about that. I'm glad that I was able to get on that pretty good trout. I'd call him, what, a 19-incher?
19?
I'd say about 19 or 20, you know. We're not keeping fish, so I don't want to take them all the way back to the measuring board and lose their slime coating too much. I'm sure y'all have heard some fun conversations and seen some fish, and you know, this was just an informal fishing adventure with Tanner over here. We just wanted to meet up. Finally, we actually caught some fish, and
We did.
there's a tarpon that just popped up right there. We've had our fair share with tarpons today. They just did not want to eat. We've been pretty loud too. So I'll actually let him tell you his info there if you want to go check him out on what is it, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me tell him. I'm on Instagram, you guys. I run a page called Dolphin Island Fishing. I do a lot of fishing in the Dolphin Island area. That's on the Alabama Gulf Coast, a little further west from here and where Steven is always at. But I run a page on Instagram. I do land-based fishing, onshore fishing, and beach fishing. And then it kind of grew into inshore and canoe and offshore stuff. And so pretty much any fishing that I get into, I try to share the details, what fish I was catching, what baits I was catching them on.
And it's probably not your first time on, and it's not probably, but definitely not your first time on a YouTube channel.
No, it's not. I've definitely been around with a couple of guys. And
Tanner's been on more boats than I have, which is awesome. That's the way to do it right there. So
it's been such a blessing to make relationships and to start the page and to get into all of this. And so
oh yeah, that's what it's about, man.
It's really cool. And so you can find me there, Instagram, Dolphin Island Fishing, Facebook, Tanner Dees, Deas. And then if you guys want to listen to Best Fishing Report, I'm on the podcast, the local podcast there. And so that's a good way to find me.
Yeah, and that'll be linked down below. That's easy. Y'all can just go down below when you're liking this video if you enjoyed it, and go check out his information. Go check out my website. You can get the lures that we used today on BamaSaltwater.com.
Lots of Z-Man action today.
Dude, the Z-Man's actually put in some work. They always seem to do good for us. So,
yeah.
So I'm excited. But y'all, that's about enough talking. So we're going to let you go. Informal fishing video. If you enjoy fishing like that, y'all go smash that subscribe. We'll see you on the next Bama Saltwater fishing video. Want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us, and we'll see you later.